Cases dropped below 100 today. There were 95 in the community.
But there was some sad news. 2 new deaths, both of them in Auckland. Edward O'Driscoll is at Auckland City Hospital. And Ed, what more do you know?
Melissa, there was one here overnight and then the second death was down at Middlemore Hospital. And while the number of COVID cases is falling, these 2 deaths are a timely reminder for communities outside of Auckland that Delta is deadly. Beaches in the Eastern Bay of Plenty might be quiet today, but when Auckland's border opens next week, it's going to be a different story. And some locals are anxious about the influx.
They've proven that they can't obey the COVID rules.
A little bit concerned,
Our population normally goes up by several thousand over the Christmas New Year time. That's when we're really worried as to whether or not we could cope then.
Popular campgrounds aren't risking Aucklanders spreading Delta this summer. They won't be letting anyone in.
Our major camping sites, Hawaii, Te Kaha Holiday Park, Marae Hako and Waihau Bay have all closed their doors to anyone.
The Opotiki District Council is backing the call of local iwi, Te Whānau a Apanui, for visitors to stay away if it's not essential.
We are not going to be putting up borders or blocking people from coming into the district, but this is our expectation of people who do decide to come and visit, is that 1, if you don't need to come here, then please avoid coming here.
The Mayor says this week's COVID case in Opotiki is a wake-up call and is pleading with anyone who does arrive to be double jabbed and tested.
How can other people travelling to our area be considerate enough to take on board what our community needs to feel safe and to stay safe?
There were just 95 cases across the country today, and the weekly rolling average has also dropped to 103.
And compares with 145 last week and 187 the week before. Clearly this is incredibly encouraging.
And he says low case numbers in Auckland is reassuring for communities worried about the border opening.
It just simply means the pool of potential cases that might seed outside of Auckland will be much, much smaller.
But those communities have a simple message.
Think about the old, the young and the in-between when travelling throughout Aotearoa.
To ensure summer hotspots don't become COVID hotspots.
Ed, there won't be roadblocks at Opotiki, but there will be in Northland. How will they be staffed?
Tom, we've learned today that people training to be cops will be among that cohort of people manning those checkpoints into Northland. There's been a lot of concern about police staffing pressures, and now it seems that those pressures are going to be eased with the help of some of these recruits. 46 newbies at Police College will be deployed during that first week, and then another 46 who have just graduated will come in during the second week. These recruits won't have any powers to arrest people or even to issue fines, but police say there will be experienced officers on hand to help deal with any dramas that may unfold this summer.